I started playing bass seriously when I was 17. 4 strings, no chords. How hard could it be? But once I dug into it, I realized just how deep of a well it really was. And I fell in love with the role of the instrument, being a connector between the drums and the guitars, and also being a melodic push all unto itself. I loved it. I still love it. I'll never be able to master it, but I'm certainly going to give it the old college try. I am Ferdy Belland, and this is how I became Biff Naked's bass player. I graduated from music school in 1994, and I immediately moved to Vancouver to become part of the bustling alternative rock scene that was happening at that time. I was playing bass for a band named Cellar of the Sun. It was during that scene that we started hearing about a band named Chrome Dog, whose lead singer was a fiery young lady by the name of Biff Naked. Biff left Chrome Dog to embark upon her solo career, and within a few years she had climbed through the charts and became the Juno Award-winning multi-platinum selling artist that everyone knows her today. After Cellar of the Sun disbanded, I moved back to Cranbrook for a few years, and I was involved in the local art scene up until 2003, until I decided to move back to Vancouver and give it a good second kick at the can. And so from 2003 to 2012, I was very busy in the Vancouver scene as a journeyman bass player, as an arts journalist, as a concert promoter, and I did fairly well at it. But moved back to Cranbrook in 2012, and I was happy to do it. And ironically enough, it was after that time that the Cranbrook connection to Biff Naked really took off. Biff's guitarist was my friend J.D. Ekstrom until his untimely passing in 2014. And it was at that time that our other mutual friend, Steve Allen, became not only Biff's boyfriend, but Biff's new lead guitarist. September 1st, 2018. I was getting my jacket on to go out for the evening when all of a sudden the phone rings. And hey, it's Biff and Steve. They asked me, would you like to play bass for our band? And I said, yes, of course. Absolutely. I'd love to play bass for you. Biff and Steve both said, that's great. We were glad you said that because our manager, Peter Carroll, is going to be calling you in 20 minutes. Sure enough, 20 minutes later, Peter phones me up. Hello, Ferdy. Hey, Peter. So you come highly recommended, so do you want the job? Yes, Peter, I do. Do you think you can learn 20 Biff Naked songs in 2 weeks? We have a show coming up at Grant MacEwan University in Edmonton for their Frosh Week on the 14th of September. Can you do it in time? Yes, Peter, absolutely. I can learn 20 Biff Naked songs. I am your man. I had no advance rehearsals with the band. I walked on stage with them cold in front of 1,000 people. Biff took the stage, the master show person that she is, counted in the first song, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I nailed it. Minutes flew by, and I played my songs. Afterwards, it was all, thank you, good night. Immediately backstage, Biff gives me a big hug, says, thank you so much for playing with us. Biff got on the phone to Peter to give him a lowdown on how well the show went, how well I performed, how well I was locking in with everybody on stage, how good my stage presence was, how well I was interacting with the audience. And she gave me a glowing report. And so that's when Peter Carroll said to me, welcome aboard.